Hey, what's up, everybody? Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. If you're excited to connect tonight, hang out with me for a little while and learn some internet marketing, just give me a big yes in the chat box. Let's see some yeses fly in. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of yeses coming in, which is awesome to see and awesome to be a part of. And I'm just really excited to have all of you here tonight. I'm going to share with you something tonight that I found out that's going to absolutely blow your mind. It shocked me when I saw it, and it's going to shock you too. So stay around. It's something that, I tell you, I'm always doing case studies, always doing research, always trying to find the best way and the right way and all of these things. And I think I found something today that I think is going to, man, it's gonna be a game changer for a lot of you. And it was just by chance that I figured this out. So super excited to have you all here. Let me get my webcam on. My webcam was being rude. There we go. Hi, there you all are. Okay, let me make this little thing small so I can at least watch myself, but focus. So obviously, you guys know that on the Success Connection, my goal is to give you like the what's working right now, tell you exactly how it's working, and do some awesome stuff for you. So if you don't mind, if you've got a second right now, do you mind going to our Facebook group and telling everybody to get their butts on the Success Connection? We have about 890 people on here right now. So we have room for about 110 people, right? So let's get those 110 on. Let's help them change their lives. Let's help them be on the right path tonight. So just go ahead and you can see the link right here. It's the go.dsc.com/group. All right, go.dsc.com/group. Just go ahead and put that inside of the Facebook group. Tell everybody to get on the Success Connection. All right, so make those posts. Nick, just like every week, buddy, if you will you just find somebody that does this here in the next 5 minutes and give them $50? That'd be great. All right, yeah, okay, perfect. So Nick is on board. So if you do that in the next 5 minutes or so, Nick is going to select somebody to win $50 just for letting everybody know we live, right? Super excited. How many of you have had a good week so far? Just give me a big yes if you've had a good week. All right, I see some yeses. All right, I see lots of yeses, a couple of no's. Makes sense. Look, we don't always have our best week, right? I think what's important is that we always have our eye on the future, and we're focusing on the good that we can do in this world, the good that we can do for ourselves, the accomplishments that we can achieve. And even if we have a rough patch, a rough week, we're able to get through it. We're able to figure it out, right? So super excited, man, just to be a part of all of your lives. And I got to tell you, for me, coming from a small town, Mississippi, everybody knows everybody. You don't see people doing big things. It's just everybody kind of grows up. It's kind of funny, you grow up here, you stay here, and not only do you stay here, you don't really venture out too far. And so for me to be here and to show up and see so many people that are here listening to me, watching me, and focusing on the things that I'm teaching, man, it's such a humbling thing, right? It's such a humbling experience for me. So I just wanted to take the first part of tonight to say thank you. Thank you for giving me a platform to do what I do. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for believing in me and that I can help you and that I want to help you. And for just always, treating me with such respect. Like I truly feel like I have one of the greatest groups, like just the greatest groups of people, of humans, right? That follow me and that are on here with me. And I know that a lot of times things get disjointed and just, we're on the computer and it's emails and all this stuff. But tonight, the Success Connection, it's all about the ability for us to connect, for our time to intersect, and for me to give back and teach you and provide to you what the best that I can, right? I'm actually missing Funnel Hacking Live this year to be here. Now, I'm missing Funnel Hacking Live because my wife is pregnant, and so some of you may be at Funnel Hacking Live at the event this year, and if you are, that's awesome. Such a great place with such a great group of people. But for the first year in, I guess, 6 years or so, I have had to miss that event so that I could keep it safe around my wife, and so that's what we'll do. Listen, if you're a new student, I want to welcome you here. I want to also, just be upfront and very transparent with you and tell you that this is not an extended training of any of our courses, okay? I actually got somebody that got a little confused in the support box this week about that. The Success Connection is totally different. It's not in any way, shape, or form does it have anything to do with my YouTube Business Builder course or Partner with Anthony or the Ambassador Program or Inbox Inner Circle or any of that stuff, right? What this platform allows me to do is build businesses with you and for you. It allows me to really dig deep and come up with some of the greatest, I think, ideas and businesses that I can build with you guys and provide to you. And that's always my goal, right? So everything we do here will in some way, shape, or form work with, okay, all the courses that we provide, all the education that we provide, all the resources that we provide, they all can intersect. What we're doing here and what we're focusing on here is truly trying to find the winning formula for you. It's trying to find what can I do to help you have more success than you ever really dreamed possible, right? And a lot of times that comes from working together and me getting feedback from you and trying to really see, like, what is it that you need help with? What is it that I can do specifically for you that's going to help you be able to grow, right? Because ultimately that's the biggest and most important thing is for you to be able to grow as an entrepreneur, for you to be able to grow not just your business, but your level of confidence, right? We talk about this all the time. So many people are scared to click a button, right? You get into a program or a software or a thing like ClickFunnels, whatever, and you're like, and you freak out and you don't want to click, right? You're scared you're going to blow something up. At the end of the day, you can't learn how to use something if you don't just dive in and start using it, right? We're not performing open heart surgery here. So that means we don't have to be super educated before we get started. We just got to get started, right, in order to reach any level of greatness, right? And so I think for you, the most important thing you can do is give yourself permission to make a few mistakes along the way, right? But to take chances, right? Like go in and do the things that we're teaching you and not worry about the mistakes you're going to make, because trust me, they can all be fixed, they can all be adjusted. Nothing is permanent, right? But if you're always sitting there trying to absorb information and you're not implementing what you're learning, really what you don't realize is you're doing yourself a massive disjustice. Because when it comes to doing things on a computer, right? And you probably have seen this yourself, as you like either use your iPhones or maybe just, computers in general, right? If you've never done it before, it's like a foreign language. You don't understand it. You can't even begin to try to figure it out, right? But once you get in and you start clicking around and you start using it and all these things, all of a sudden it becomes a more natural thing. And so what was once foreign to you is now second nature. And because that thing is second nature, the new things that keep popping up or the new things that you keep having to learn become easier and easier and easier to learn because you're already immersed in it, right? Prime example. My father-in-law sitting right over there. He's at the office with me tonight. Yeah, he's a big time Windows dude, right? All he wants to do is use a Windows computer. Alexa and I have forced an Apple upon him. And so now he has a MacBook that he plays on, right? Now, when he first got it, he didn't know what the heck to do, right? So when you first look at it, and if I said, look, here, Dale, this is all the stuff you need to do, he's going to look at it and be like, yeah, but what the heck is any of that, right? So what did he do? He started clicking around. Now, he couldn't figure out how to right click. Where's right click at, Dale? Where's it at? What do you have to always go to? System preferences. System preferences. But the point is, once I sat down, I was like, all right, look, let's go here. And I showed him system preferences. Guess what? The next time that he had to figure out how to do something on that computer, guess where he went? System preferences, to look for it, to see if maybe it's in system preferences. It's a foreign thing, but now he's got a better understanding of it. That understanding didn't come from watching a video. That understanding came from actually sitting down and using the computer, making a few mistakes, clicking in it not working, and then figuring it out. So my message to all of you before we get started with our training tonight is that it is so important for you to actually do the stuff that we teach. Download the funnels that I'm going to give you. Implement the things that I tell you to implement. Do the homework that you're given, right? Like, do these things because they're going to help you learn, right? Our greatest teacher is our mistakes. You know this. And so we learn best when we make mistakes. And every single person that's successful will tell you some of our greatest lessons in life were the mistakes that we made. But you can't make those mistakes if you ever get started, right? So message to you tonight before we lock in and start going through internet marketing stuff is go make some mistakes, right? I promise you, you're going to learn from them, you're going to grow, and you're going to be far more successful in the long run than you will be just watching a bunch of training videos and sitting on the sidelines, right? Okay, so with that said, we are going to dive into tonight's lesson, which I'm super excited about because we're building out what we call an affiliate selling system, right? Now, a lot of people will teach you to do affiliate marketing, and they teach you to do that marketing by just simply setting up, one funnel, right? Russell's famous one funnel away, right? You're just one funnel away. And what we do is we kind of set up an entire funnel selling system for you, because what we want you to be able to do is we want you to be able to reach people in all the different ways that are necessary in order to convert somebody from somebody who, like I said, is on the sidelines to somebody who gets in the game, right? And that's done through different mediums. Some people will watch a really long webinar, right? Because that's what it takes to get them truly engaged. Some will not do that. Some need everything broken up into really, really, really small pieces for them. They can only absorb a small piece at a time, but over the course of time, maybe 7 days, maybe 10 days, you give a small little piece each day and they feel like, wow, I've learned so much. And then they take action and they buy, right? Case in point, some of you have, and I'm going to move this over here. Some of you have my YouTube Business Builder course, correct? Just put a big yes if you have my YouTube Business Builder course, okay? Well, the YouTube Business Builder course, and this is one of the things that I found out and I figured out today. Let me move this over here. Okay, so my YouTube Business Builder course is basically what we are selling, okay, and what we're going to create this affiliate selling business from. Let me just kind of come over here. All right, so this is kind of the funnel that we're sending people through, right? So forget about traffic, because obviously you have to generate that. The first thing we're doing is we're sending people right here to a registration page. So again, what we're doing is we're building out an entire business for you, and that business is designed to sell this program right here, okay? It's designed to sell my YouTube Business Builder course, okay? More on that in just a little while, all right, in terms of what that's for. Now, do you have to sell my products? No. But like I told you last week, somebody was real cynical. Somebody posted in the Facebook group, like, yeah, teach us to sell your stuff, sell more of your crap, whatever. Look, it is what it is, right? Luckily, it's my show, so I get to choose what I do. But thank you for giving me permission, to the individual that gave me permission to do such a thing. But at the end of the day, the thing is that when you don't have your own products to sell, it's very important that you have an extremely well-structured product that you can be an affiliate for, right? Now, you can be an affiliate for a lot of different products, but I can't endorse things that I don't either sell or buy myself. You know what I mean? So there's no way I could build you an entire selling system, okay, structured around a product or a service that I know nothing about. So what you should take away from the Success Connection in this regard is two things. One is that I'm going to give you a completely done for you business. It's an entire affiliate selling system that's designed to sell a product that's going to make you, it's $1,000 sales every time you make a sale, right? So it's designed to make you 40% commissions. If you own the course, then you get 100% commissions. That's just a bonus I did for people that bought the course. So you can make up to $1,000 every single time somebody makes a sale. I'm going to give you that business, right? We're building that out for you step by step, piece by piece. But you should also take note of how we're doing it, the framework, the structure, the pieces of the puzzle, if you will, because you can recreate this entire affiliate selling system for any offer you want, right? I'm teaching you how to do it. I'm giving you the pieces of the puzzle. You can then take them and recreate them for any offer that you want. So if you're that cynical person that thinks I'm only up here teaching, I now am going into my 8th year of every Thursday night with you, and I'm only doing it so that I can have you sell my products, which by the way, this is the first time we've done that. Then you have another route, right? Another option, another road you can take. You can just learn how this is done, and then you can go and do it for other offers, right? The most important thing is that we all are on the same page and we know what to do, okay? So you can sell this YouTube Business Builder course, all right? So this is the course that I provide for you to sell. You can get 40% commissions on the course. So for every sale, you make like $400, okay? Or you can get 100% commissions, okay, if you happen to own that course, okay? So if you buy the course, then I just give you 100% commissions for the heck of it, all right? Now, the way in which we sell people on this, actually, you could probably break it down. Hold on one second. Let's break it down like this, okay? I'm gonna call it affiliate selling. Maybe I should have thought about the acronym before there. Affiliate selling system acronym is probably not a good one. Sorry about that. Let's say affiliate selling system. All right, affiliate selling system. All right, so this is the important thing. All right, basically like phase 1 of this is an automated webinar, okay? So basically you're sending traffic into an automated webinar, okay? That automated webinar has multiple pieces to it, right? So the automated webinar is basically a registration page, okay? A thank you page, and then a webinar. Okay, so essentially this phase of the promotion consists of these 3 things. Okay, now if you look, I have already built these 3 things out for you. All right, so here would be, I believe, number 1. Let's see. Yeah, so we have all these different pages built out for you. So here's your opt-in page. Let me just pull the other one up. Here's your thank you page. All right, so we have both of those there. All right, so here's your opt-in page. Here's your thank you page. All right. Now, that takes care of 2 pieces of phase 1, opt-in page, thank you page. I already built these for you, plus I have a bunch of ones I bought from our students that I give you for free. And so if you are a student that is new, I'll give you access to this right here. This is our Success Connection Student Center. I'll give you access to this in just a little while, and you'll be able to download these funnels and get these completely free. They cost you nothing. This is just, we do this for you, and we buy these things for you just so that you can have more options and it's easier to succeed, right? That makes sense. So we have this registration page, you have this thank you page. We need a webinar, okay? You have 2 choices for webinars, all right? 2 choices, everybody write this down. In fact, let's just pull, because I wanna recap this because people are asking this in the group and I just wanna make sure we're very clear. All right, so from the webinar perspective, let's use a different color. All right, let's go over here. We have 2 choices. All right, we have either webinar fuel or ClickFunnels auto webinar. Okay, so you have two different pieces of the puzzle that you can focus on, or that you can use to make this happen. All right, obviously this, okay, this one is, we call it much better option, right? I mean, it just is what it is, right? It's just a much better option. The reason that this is a much better option is because of the automations that happen inside of a webinar. So I'm going to go through both of them with you, okay? We have these two registration pages. You can either send people back through what we call the ClickFunnels automated webinar. I want you to look at this. It says automated webinar, okay? This funnel, if you will, is right here. So let's just scroll down. I want to try to tie the loose ends together for everybody before we move forward. Right here, this is the affiliate selling system. This is where you get your opt-in and your thank you page. And then you can see right here where it says download your automated webinar in ClickFunnels. That would download this one, okay? So if we take a look at this and how this works, let's see. All right, so this is the automated webinar. What I did was I went ahead and put the registration page in here for you to make it easier. Then it sends people to a webinar countdown room, and then it sends them essentially to a webinar broadcast room. Okay, and this is where the webinar is broadcast at. You can see it right here. Now, the webinar is already done for you. So for those of you that are new, and you're like, well, wait a minute, hold on. How am I supposed to do a webinar? You don't have to. You can see that it says YouTube Business Building Masterclass on here. Like, this thing is already done for you. So it's ready to go. Like, all you got to do is launch the page. The difference is as you can tell, this is not necessarily, this doesn't really feel like an automated webinar. You know what I mean? It feels like a video on a web page because that's what it is. And that's typically how most all automated webinar software works. They just put a video on a web page and they give you some countdown timer pages like this. So this is kind of your thank you page in here. That, you know, gives you a countdown timer, tells you when it's going to start, and it really kind of, it's extremely basic, right? This is not the best way, okay, to go about making sales of a $1,000 product. The other option is to use Webinar Fuel, which we give you access to a done for you webinar. So you'll notice right here it says YouTube Business Building Masterclass. You'll notice that when it comes to videos, there's already a video loaded in here for you. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay to host it. It costs me, I think, $2,000 a month or so for my Vimeo account. I can't remember. It's pretty expensive. But I host this for you so you don't have to host it, right? It's already done. The webinar widget to get people to register for the webinar, already done. Look, the widget is here. This lets people register. It says enter your email address to save your seat, select your date and time, all of this stuff. It's done already, right? The webinar room itself, all the options inside of the webinar room are done. Everything is basically done for you, okay? In order to get this particular webinar into your account, what you would do is the first thing you have to do is have a Webinar Fuel account. So you can get Webinar Fuel right here. When I show you this later tonight, you can go right here and actually get access to Webinar Fuel, okay? And once you gain access to Webinar Fuel, you will see a little button over here that says DFY. When you click that button, it's going to show you the YouTube Masterclass. There's one by Russell Brunson in here done for you, but this is the one we're focused on. The YouTube Masterclass, you can click more info, and then you'll notice there's a button right up here that says import. This will import the webinar into your account. So you have it done. Like, you don't have to do anything. You just click this button and then watch this how to use video, which takes 10 minutes and 21 seconds. And in 10 minutes and 21 seconds, you're done. You've got a complete selling machine set up as an automated webinar, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to film anything. You don't have to sell anything. You really don't have to do anything except click this button and then click the play button on this. Does that make sense to everybody so far? Basically, getting from or through this first phase of the affiliate selling system. Just give me a yes if it does. Okay, most of you saying yes. All right, some of you said, do we have to buy Webinar Fuel? I just went over that. So Webinar Fuel is an ideal thing to have. If you don't have Webinar Fuel, I can promise you that you will not make as many sales as those that do. That's just the way that it is, right? Like, I mean, we wouldn't have built it if it wasn't needed, right? It wasn't necessary. But does that mean you cannot get started without Webinar Fuel? No. You can use the ClickFunnels one that I built for you. I built it both ways so that you wouldn't feel like the only reason I'm teaching you how to do this is to sell you Webinar Fuel, right? And if that's how you feel, then don't use it. It's real simple. You know, you have choices. I believe in choices. I love choices. So I'm giving you choices. So you get to pick what you want to do, right? If you've got the opportunity to, and you're serious and you want to invest in the tools that you need to build out a really big business, well then yeah, it makes total sense. You should get Webinar Fuel. Just, you're going to make more sales, you know, but that's up to you. All right. So this is phase one. Seems like everybody kind of understands phase one. Phase one is all about getting people to register and attend a webinar. So phase one is all about webinars. Let's change this over to this. So we say webinars. All right, so webinars are basically all of phase one. Now, the byproduct of all of this, when somebody registers and they go through this webinar funnel and everything, is that people are going to go on what we call your email list. Okay? When somebody gets on your email list, you have the opportunity now to do a lot of outbound marketing to push people in the direction that you want them to go, to give them second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances, right? To see or to take action on what they've already seen. And so that's where we start to begin kind of this additional strategy to making sales. Remember, you don't have to create the product. You don't have to handle customer support. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to create a sales pitch, right? I've done all that. It's my product. I've already done it, okay? So there's nothing to it, right, for you to have to. All you're literally doing is setting up your own copy of the affiliate selling system. I think that's the greatest part about being on the Success Connection is nobody else gets a chance to do this. Like we don't have a course where I'm like, here, just take my whole selling system and copy it, right? But when you spend the time with me that you spend here on the Success Connection, I give you access to things that we don't give in any of our courses or to anybody, right? And I think that's one of the value adds. That's one of the benefits to showing up, right? And to being here every Thursday is that you get access to things that you otherwise wouldn't, and that thousands and thousands of other people don't get access to, right? And so one of the benefits. All right, so you have this email list. Once people go through this webinar, the question is, what do we do with the people in our email list? What we do is we send them through to what we call phase 2 of our marketing. Now you can see that up here, I started drawing out some of phase 2. I said, hey, look, we're going to go through this 24-hour close. So essentially what we do is we go through, let me just pull this up, all right. Phase 2, all right, is, let's see, phase 2 is the 24-hour close. All right, so phase 2 is a 24-hour close. And this is where we're going to send an email to a closing in 24 hours page. And that page usually has a video on it, okay? Let me show you that page. We've already built that for you, by the way, and we've given it to you. So you're going to get access to it tonight. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, this is our closing in 24 hours page. So we should put arbitrary numbers up here, and it's going to close in 24 hours. Now, here's the cool part about this, okay? Last week, Bernie and Jody both submitted pages. A lot of you submitted pages that you built out. And I bought these pages. I can't remember how much money I spent last week. I think $500. I think it was $250 piece. I can't remember. But basically, I bought these 2 pages last week for you, and now you get these for free too. So check this out. You can literally have Bernie's page. Here's Bernie's 24-hour closeout page. Look at this. Boom. Already set up, already ready to go. Literally, you don't have to do anything, right? Except change out your link. That's it. 24-hour closing page. So we've given you the 24-hour closing page ourselves. Plus, I'm giving you the ones that I bought from our other students, okay? So we close in 24 hours. The whole idea behind this is to add what we call FOMO. Anybody tell me what FOMO is? Those of you that buy and sell and trade Bitcoin probably know what FOMO stands for. Yep, I see John just put it in the chat box. It is called fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. You know, one of the biggest motivators for people, especially people to take a certain action, is fear that they're going to miss out on something, right? We see this a lot in crypto, in the crypto space. And the reason we see it in the crypto space is real simple. Crypto exploded. People were making millions, billions, hundreds of millions of dollars. And so then you'd have these completely people that know absolutely nothing, don't even know what the definition of blockchain is, and they're trying to buy crypto because of FOMO. They're scared to death they're going to miss out. They're like, I'm going to miss out on it. Everybody's making money. And well, that's not true. Not everybody's making money. A lot of people losing money. But the overall conversation that people hear is everybody's getting rich with crypto. So they have this massive fear of missing out, and they go dump money into something they don't even understand. Fear is a massive motivator, right? It is one of the, if not the #1 motivators for action. And so, you know, look, you can look at it like the carrot and the stick. You know, I've told you guys this story plenty of times, right? Like, you know, you're either chasing the carrot, right? So you're chasing the dream, or you're running from the stick, right? From the pain, right? And people are motivated in different ways. Some of us are motivated by chasing the dream, right? We want the big beach house, and we want the jet, and we want to be able to live life exactly how we want. And then others of us are in so much pain, right? Our situation is so bad, our financial situation, our relationships, like we're in so much pain, we can't even begin to imagine a beach house and a jet, right? We just want to be able to pay our rent without being stressed out. See what I'm saying? People are in two different areas of life, 2 different positions in life, and they respond differently, right? If you tell somebody who can barely pay their rent and they're struggling, they're in so much pain, they're so stressed out that, hey, look, click this button right here, you can have a beach house. They don't identify with that. But they would identify with, you can make an extra $200 a month to pay your rent, right? That they would identify with. Whereas the person that's kind of getting by, doing fine right now, you know, got a good job, making decent money, but just unhappy, don't feel fulfilled, want more out of life than they got, they don't identify with $200 extra a month. That's not going to do anything for them. But you say something about the beach house, the jet, the lifestyle change, that moves them towards action, you see? So you have to understand that people respond differently because people are different. And when you build a machine or a system like this to sell something, then you have to be able to talk to every single type of person. You can't just talk to the people that are in pain, because they are not the only people that you will be talking to. And likewise, you cannot just talk to the people that are doing good but just really want the beach house, because they are not the only people you will be talking to. One common denominator between the people that are in pain and the people that just simply are chasing the dream is that fear is going to always motivate them. Fear of missing out on the opportunity to get out of this pain, fear of missing out on the opportunity to have that luxurious, over-the-top lifestyle. The fear of missing out will always motivate both types of people. That is the reason why it is the first piece of the puzzle. that we enact right after the webinar. It is the fear of missing out. All right. Then what we do is we move forward. Okay. And what we do, oops, we don't use red. What we do is we close down. All right. In this particular case, we close down for 48, not 4. We close down for 48 hours. Okay. Now, when we close down for 48 hours, a lot of you ask me, what does that mean? That means you will not send any emails for 48 hours. You will not talk to people for 48 hours. You will not ask them to click a link, watch a video, do a webinar, nothing. You go silent, completely silent, right? No emails go out. So they're on your email list, but you're not talking to them, right? And you wait 48 hours. What happens is remorse kicks in, right? It's the people that did not take the action, okay? They missed the email. They got in too late. They couldn't make the decision, right? And they sit there for those next 2 days and they think about it. They're like, man, you know, I probably really should have made that choice. I probably really should have gotten in on that thing, right? But at this point, it's too late, right? And so they have this regret, right? Another one of the things in life that we love to be able to do is to go back and fix the things that we regret in life. What is the number one thing that people ask you when you're on your deathbed? Is what, or they ask you what you will be thinking about. Like, they always say, what are your regrets, right? What do I regret in life, right? And it's so funny how that's so true. I watched my dad on his deathbed, right? Tell me things he regretted in life, right? Instead of the things he was so happy for, the things he was so proud of, the things he was so lucky and blessed to have had. Instead, he talked about his regrets. You know, he said, son, I regret not being there when you were a kid. My dad worked. He owned his own, you know, real estate business, and he was gone, you know, most of my childhood. I get it honestly, he was a workaholic, and he just didn't appreciate the time, you know, with his kids. And so it was a great dad, awesome, and he made up for it later in life. Let me tell you, he spent every waking moment with me. So we just did it backwards. Instead of as a child, we did it as an adult, where most people break away from their parents as an adult. Mine, you know, came to work with me. Now my wife's dad at work with me, so I'm super lucky. I'm super family oriented. But the thing is I watched this in action, like the regrets. You know, people want to go back and fix the things they regret, and so certainly missing out on buying the YouTube Business Builder is by no means a massive life regret, right? But what I will tell you is that people do still regret it. Like, dang, missed it. And then what you do, and this is the key point, this is what's coming next. This is the piece I'm giving you tonight. You close down for 48 hours, and then what do? You send an email for a 48-hour reopen. Okay? And that email sends you down to a page that's the 48-hour reopen. Okay? And then it's got the video on it. Now, this 48-hour reopen page is crucial. Okay? It's crucial to your success. Because for the next 48 hours, you will then be sending emails, and we're going to go write the emails for you, so don't worry, to get people back into this program. Let me show you the 48-hour page, because I built this 48-hour reopen page for you, and it actually looks really good. So I'm very proud of this 48-hour reopen page. So you notice it started at 2 days up here. It started off at 48 hours. So the minute somebody clicks it, the clock starts. They have 48 hours. It's got the video on here for the webinar, okay? And then it's got the whole stack. So it's going to tell them everything that they're going to get, okay? So everything that they're going to get when they enroll is listed right here, okay? And then there's a button here to enroll and to order. Of course, you will change that to your affiliate link, okay? Something as simple as saying closing in 48 hours here. This is what creates now another layer of FOMO, right? Of fear, because people are fearful that they are going to miss out on this opportunity, right? And so when you start to look at this selling system, look at the different ways we've taken people on what we call a journey. We've introduced them over here to this webinar, and we've put them in phase 1, which is all about webinars, right? So all of our talking, all of our marketing, all of our communication is all about get on the webinar, get on the webinar, get on the webinar. Then we go silent, right? And we tell people, hey, you've got 24 hours to make this purchase. And we send them here to the closing in 24 hours page. Boom. Now it's like, uh-oh, I only got 24 hours and this thing's going away. And what happens is that fear kicks in. People start taking action. You'll see way more purchases here, okay, a lot of times than you even see here. It's not uncommon, right? Now, the one thing obviously, okay, makes a huge difference is that, well, at the end of the day, you've got to have, okay, the people go through the webinar to truly get them engaged enough to even care if they're going to miss out, okay? So the webinar does its job, but a lot of times people wait till the last minute to purchase. Then after that FOMO has kicked in and gone, we go silent for 48 hours, and then boom, we reopen with a vengeance here. Just boom, it's reopened. It's 48-hour reopen, and you push this page out to people right here that is going to show them the video again, show them the whole offer stack, and then let them click to order. So what we're doing is, and by the way, for those of you that are new, this is the offer stack, okay, for the YouTube Business Builder course. And so I'm showing them all the things that they get. The total value is $6,582 plus $3,000 a year. The reason it's $3,000 a year is because we do a live masterclass that we value at $1,000 a year. And then we also offer the YouTube Business Builder Consulting, where it's like my help, right? And that's $2,000 a year. So it's really like legitimate value. But anyway, the point is we give them this offer, and this offer ends up costing them one payment of $998.50. And they have this much time left now to really choose whether or not they're going to move forward. And when we do that, we create a scenario that really pushes people to make a decision and to make a purchase, right? And that's the reason why I'm giving you this page right here tonight. What we're doing is we're marching through this whole affiliate selling system, and we're doing it piece by piece, step by step, and I'm showing you why we're doing it along the way. So we're building all this stuff for you. It's set up, it's done. Everything you see right here on the screen is done for you. If you're a new student, it's done. We're giving you all the tools you need to succeed, all the access you need to succeed. In fact, if you buy my YouTube Business Builder course, I even give you 100% commissions. Do you know how crazy that is? No one does that. And we're having people make sales all the time. Like, I think this week alone, we've had like 7 or 8 sales that have come from you. Well, some of you anyway, right? From students. So it's $7,000 or $8,000 that I'm going to be paying out to students this week from sales they've made of a course that they didn't make, they didn't create. They're just using this right here, just this, right? So there's people already making money with it, and we haven't even built the whole thing out. And here's what's nuts. My media team that buys my ads, they even told me, they're like, Anthony, how are you getting sales? They're tracking back 18 days later. And I'm like, because I use an entire system. And what that means is that we're making sales from our marketing, the same exact thing that I'm giving you, by the way. These are the same pages I'm giving you. We're making sales 18 days after somebody registers for this webinar. They're blown away by it. But it's because we continue to put people through the system, right? And the system opens and closes, and it teaches in different ways. And we're going to go through the other ways too, because there's a whole other type of selling that we're going to do as we get through the affiliate selling system. This is the part that I've done so far for you. We're going to keep layering on, right? Next week, what I'm going to do, if I can just put this in the red, okay? So next week, what I'm going to do is you're going to have an email for not $24 for 24-hour close, and there's going to be a 24-hour close page, but this page is different. This page has a little different to it than this page up here, okay? So what I'm going to do next week is I'm going to give you, I'll just go in and kind of outline some of this since I'm already down here. I'm just going to say like next week. Okay, so next week I'm going to give you my phase 2 24-hour closing page, right? So we give you my phase 2 24-hour closing page. There's a little difference to this page than there is to this one up here. First of all, you don't want them to look the same because you don't want people to remember them, right? And second of all, is what we do is we add in some bonuses. Okay, we add in some bonuses on this one, and this is the real kicker, is that you can get people to purchase because you're removing the offer, right? But you've already done that up here. Remember that, right? And then you reopened it. So when you reopen it and you close it down again, it's not that people don't believe that you're going to close it. It's that they think, well, you know what? Now is not a good time. But maybe they'll reopen it again in 6 weeks and it'll be a great time for me. So how do you combat that? You go throw in some bonuses. You add in more things that people might need, people might want, people could use, people could benefit from, that raises the level of value, not the level of FOMO, but the level of value so high that they're like, okay, I don't want to wait 6 weeks. I need to get in now. You know what I'm saying? How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. Okay. Very good. So you want to raise the level of value. Write that down because this is important stuff that you're learning. In this particular thing right here, we want to raise the level of value. Anytime we can give people more than they expect, we're doing good, right? We're doing really good. That's what I always aim to do. I always aim to give you more than you thought you were going to get from me, right? Do I succeed at that every time? I try to, but that doesn't mean that I will, but I sure try, you know? And as long as I'm trying, then that means I'm getting closer and closer and closer every time to that goal, right? Whereas if you don't even have this on your radar and you're not even trying, well, then clearly you're not going to ever get there. You know what I mean? That's kind of a common sense thing. So super important thing. Now, so next week, I'm going to give you the phase 2 24-hour close page. All right. Let's see there. All right. I want you to do this for me. Homework. I want you to build a 24-hour close page. I want you to add in bonuses. Okay, you guys have access to so much stuff that I've built you on that Success Connection community page, which I'll give you access to in just a minute. Grab some of that stuff on there and add in bonuses, right? So I want you to build me a 24-hour close page, add in bonuses, and then I want you to post the link in the group, and I want you to hashtag 24 bonus, okay? I'm gonna buy 5 pages at $150 each next week, okay? So next week, I'm gonna buy 5 pages from you, okay? And then I'm gonna give those, for those of you that are new, I buy those pages and I give them all to you, to the community. So like, for instance, last week, I bought these pages right here. Where are they? I bought these 24-hour closing pages right here from Bernie and Jody. And Now you're getting them tonight. So like when you go to here and you go to the 24-hour closing page download link, boom, you can get those. You're getting pages that I spent, I think, $500 or so on, right? And you're getting them for free, right? Plus the one I built for you. So I'm always doing something to incentivize you to do what you need to do to be successful, okay? Now, I want to share something with all of you real quick, okay? Would all of you like to see a case study from me that's going to absolutely blow your mind? It's my personal numbers. Would you guys like to see this? Just say yes. It won't take me long. I know we're kind of towards the end of an hour, but I was shocked, okay? I was absolutely, positively, unequivocally shocked when I saw this. Okay. Most all of you are saying yes, so I'm going to show you this. My YouTube revenue stats. I want you to check this out. January, $17,000. February, $13,000. March, $21,000. April, $13,000. Let's go over here. May, $21,000. There's a point to this. June, $16.5K. I rounded up and down, right? They're not exact. They're, within $100 or so. July, $16K. August, $9K. September, $4.2K. Outlier. What went wrong? Can anybody guess what went wrong in the last 2 months for my YouTube channel? If you can guess it, I will give you I'll give you my YouTube Business Builder course for free, so you can get 100% commissions. Plus, I'm going to take one person that can guess this when I tell you to. Put it in the chat box, okay? I'm going to give one person my course completely free. It's $1,000, okay? It is the course that teaches how I'm doing this. $17,000, $13,000, $21,000 a month. I'm averaging closer to $28,000 a month with all the money that we make. This is just me promoting the Partner with Anthony offer. That's all this is. I promote other stuff on there too. But this is the revenue and this is the breakdown. This is what I teach people how to do in that course. But what happened in August and September? I'm going to ask you to put it in the chat box now. All right? No. It doesn't have anything to do with me changing what I film. No, it's not how long my videos are. Boom, got it right here. Larry Etheridge. Larry, Nick, can you screenshot that one? Larry Etheridge. Larry, I'm gonna give you my course completely free. Larry said you turned on ads, and that is right. Ladies and gentlemen, I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that what I teach in my YouTube Business Builder course is more profitable than anything anybody is teaching when it comes to letting YouTube run ads in your videos. I turned the ads on in my videos against my own better judgment only because, strictly because, I wanted to find out if I was right or wrong, and you got to go all in if you do it. So I turned the ads on in August. In August, I made, just so you know, I made 2.4K from ads, okay? So I made $2,400 from ads. Google says, or YouTube says, that I'm gonna make 3K from ads in September, right? And we still have 7 days or 8 days or so of September left. My guess is I'm gonna end up making about the same amount of money, maybe a little less, maybe $7,000 from my affiliate marketing, $3,000 from ads, for a grand total of 10 grand. Whereas last month in August, I made $9,000 from my affiliate marketing strategies and $2,400 from the ads, which gave me about $11,500, all of which are extremely low numbers. When you look at my average, the lowest months that I've had in the last 3 months prior to that was 16 grand, right? 16 grand. And then we have these 2 terrible months. What it proves is that what we're doing when I teach you to put the links under the freaking videos and to use our funnels and use what we are doing in your YouTube channel, you will make more money than when you let YouTube run ads in your channel and on your videos. So you're going to see, starting next month in October, all the ads are being turned off because I don't like to lose money, right? This is a great test, but I mean, I literally went through the whole thing and I've made notes for each one. I even wrote case study on here for myself. So Anthony, this cost you a lot of money. Learn your case study from this, or use it as a case study because it costs you a lot of money. So for those of you that are going through my YouTube Business Builder course, for those of you that are going to use YouTube to generate traffic, not only, to this funnel, because again, everything starts over here with traffic, right? But to any of your other funnels, I highly encourage you to do exactly what I teach in that course. I'm always willing to go out and test something else. I'm always willing to be wrong, right? But in this particular case, the numbers prove that I am right, right? This is the money that I've made, right? These are my numbers. I'm showing you them right here. And it's an astounding difference when you don't let YouTube put those ads in your videos. And it makes sense because guess what? The most important people, the people that have a propensity to click, they click those ads and they leave your videos, right? So they're not there to click on the link under your video. They're not there to buy your affiliate product. They're not there to register for your webinar. I'm telling you right now, my strategy is so much better. And that's how you make money, by the way, without having a big channel, without having a lot of people subscribing to your channel. That's how newbies can make a lot of money, because you make more money when you're promoting your own, like promoting an affiliate product, than when you're sitting there, letting Google pay you pennies every time they show an ad in your video. So I wanted to share that with you because I know a lot of you are doing YouTube and you're building your YouTube businesses, right? And I want to show you that I am doing my due diligence. Like, I would never teach you something and then not test the other theories. I would never, tell you do it this way, even though I haven't tested that way. You know what I mean? Because then I could lead you down the wrong path and never want to do that. And I always update that course with what I'm learning, because I'm learning, right? And the interesting thing is that, everybody kept telling me, I think you make more money if you turn the ads on. So I did it, and I've done it for 2 solid months, and all I've done is lose money, right? It's amazing when you have strategies that make more money than anybody else, because that means you win at a bigger level and you can win with less work, with less time investment, right? And so for those of you that are in my YouTube Business Builder program and course, follow the freaking course, okay? Do exactly what I told you to do. Do not get caught up in doing other stuff, because what I told you to do in that course is exactly what I'm doing. These are my numbers, and this is what happened when I deviated from what I teach, right? And I did it on purpose. I was hoping I was wrong. I was hoping I'd make more money, because then I'd go in and update it and I'd be like, hey, do this. But it did not work out in my favor. Making $15,000, $20,000 a month every single month on autopilot, posting a couple of videos a week is incredible. It sucks when it drops down to $4 grand, right? And all that did was because I turned on Google ads, right? So I thought this would be an interesting thing to share with you, because I want to always be transparent and I want to give you the right direction, and I want you to succeed at a super high level, and you can succeed at a super high level. You just have to put in the time, put in the energy, put in the effort, and really focus on what I'm teaching, right? Because I'm a student of the game, right? Just because I know what I know doesn't mean I can't learn what I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm always out there learning, trying things. And when I learn them, I come and share them with you, right? Like I shared this with all of you, even if you don't even have my YouTube Business Builder course, even if you're not going to buy it, I'm still sharing with you like, hey, this is the thing that works. This is why, and I can prove it to you because here's the numbers. See what I'm saying? So I'm always going to be learning, and I'm always going to be sharing that stuff with you because I want you to succeed, man. I want you all to be mega profitable, just, you know, out of your mind profitable. And whatever I can do to help, whatever I can do to assist, however I can be that crutch that you can lean on, or that person that's motivating you, lifting you up, pushing you higher, like that's going to be me. I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? Because I want to see you all win big, right? So with that said, remember, next week, I'm going to give you another variation of the 24-hour close page that's going to stack bonuses, okay? Your homework is for you to create those pages and go in and put hashtag 24 bonus and post those links in the Facebook group. I'm going to review them next week. I'm going to buy 5 of them, okay? And then, of course, our third part of homework, that's my revenue from YouTube, but our third homework piece is I want you to go live, okay? And I want you to tell me what you learned tonight. All right, I want you to go live in the Facebook group. All right, it says in the Facebook group. So you have to go live in the Facebook group. Tell me what you learned tonight. I'm going to give away $200. So I'm going to give one person $200 for going live tonight. As soon as we wrap up the webinar, I want you, I hate to call it a webinar, the training, the success connection. I'm going to give you $200. So I want you to go live in the group. Going live is simple. You pick up your phone, you click in the group, and you click go live, and you talk to your phone. It is not hard. Get out from behind the, you know, the little, I guess the hiddenness of your phone, and just step out into the open and say, look, world, this is me, right? Like, here I am. I might suck. You might think I suck. I might look a certain way, feel a certain way, act a certain way, come off a certain way. I may not be polished, but like, I'm here. Like, I'm here and I'm learning. And I want to invest not my money, but my time, right? And my energy into this process. And so here I am. This is what I learned tonight. And just be raw, right? Let me tell you something. It's the best feeling ever when you don't care what other people think about you, and you just do what you know you need to do to motivate yourself and to put yourself in the position to succeed. And that's why I keep pushing you all to do this. So go live tonight in the Facebook group. Tell me what you learned. We're going to give away $200. Now, with that said, this is your Success Connection Student Center. Let me scroll back up to the top. I'm going to give you access to this. I know I'm running a little behind. I'm going to give you access to this, but let me give you a quick rundown. First thing you're going to want to do when you get here is join our Facebook group. It's free. It's where you can post your homework. There's like 25,000, 26,000 other people there. It's an awesome place, and you can join it for free, okay? So you click on here, click join, we'll let you in. You can follow me on YouTube. This is really smart because you should be following what I'm doing on YouTube, so you should be following me on YouTube, right? It's kind of crazy if you're not following me on YouTube. But anyway, you can click right here to follow me. It's completely free. ClickFunnels. If you do not have ClickFunnels, you will need to get ClickFunnels tonight. There is no tomorrow, there is only tonight, okay? I do not know what ClickFunnels is doing right now because I know they are releasing ClickFunnels 2.0. I am not there with them, so I cannot assure you that the free trial to ClickFunnels will even be valid anymore, or that ClickFunnels will even be $97 a month anymore after the trial if once they release 2.0, right? So right now, I know that you can still get this. Next week, I may have to tell you otherwise. This has been available for years, but they're releasing the first 2.0 version of ClickFunnels ever. Like, ClickFunnels has always been just the same thing. Why do you need ClickFunnels if you're new? Well, because when I give you these pages, okay, this 48-hour close page, all the pages I built for everybody else, the registration page, the thank you page, the webinar broadcast page, all of these pages are built in ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels has a simple share link that lets me share them with you, but you have to have ClickFunnels. If you have ClickFunnels or you get ClickFunnels, then you can click any of these download now buttons, and it's going to put these funnels into your account similar to this, where you have access to them. You can use them. The thing is, they become yours. I don't have any access to them. I can't change them, edit them, nothing. They're yours. It's your copy. I gave it to you. It's done for you, but I gave it to you, right? But you have to have ClickFunnels in order for that to work. Now, each one of these yellow lines represents a new business that we've built for you, okay? All of these download buttons represent funnels, ebooks, everything that you can download tonight that we have given to you for free, right? These are whole businesses. Here's an 8-figure funnel formula business. This sells a book that I wrote for you. 100%, you can sell it. There's the book right there. You can download it for free tonight. Inboxer Academy, this is a monthly membership program that I built for you to sell. And all the funnel pages already done for you. All of these are done for you. You can download them all, right? But what I want you to do is scroll down the bottom where it says the affiliate selling system. And I want you to make sure that you download your opt-in and thank you page. I want you to download your automated webinar and ClickFunnels because you might as well have it. And I want you to download your 24-hour closing page in ClickFunnels. That will give you 3 new funnels, right? Just like this, okay? And this. You will have these things done for you, ready to go, ready to knock things out next week, okay? Now, if you would like to use Webinar Fuel, you can click right here to get access to Webinar Fuel. Remember, Webinar Fuel is going to give you the done for you webinar inside of Webinar Fuel. What this does is it just creates a better environment for selling. You're going to make more sales of the YouTube Masterclass at $1,000, giving you a $400 commission if you use Webinar Fuel than if you use this automated webinar in ClickFunnels. So you get to choose. I wanted to give you both options, okay? Because I don't want you to feel like I'm forcing anything on you. I love you all. I want you to do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to guide you in the right direction. If you get Webinar Fuel and you use it, you will make more money, period. It's that simple. It is proven. It will do better than this thing that I built you in ClickFunnels. If you just flat out refused Webinar Fuel, okay, get the ClickFunnels one because it at least works, right? It will make some sales, just won't make as many as Webinar Fuel, okay? And then, of course, you can grab the YouTube Business Builder program. Now, the program is my training essentially on how I'm doing all of this right here. It's showing you how I'm making $17,000, $18,000, $20,000 a month from my YouTube channel, posting videos for free, right? No ads, no nothing. That's what I'm showing you how to do. That's the program you're selling now in the affiliate selling system. But what I did is I agreed to give everybody a 100% commission if you own the program. Now, I also told you that I cannot do it forever. That's not me trying to create a false sense of FOMO, if you will. It's that every one of you that buys my course, I have to go into our CRM and manually give you 100% commissions. I can't do that forever. So we're going to close that opportunity down at the end of this month. There will be no, I'm going to remove this whole thing from here, okay, gone. And we're not going to give anybody else 100% commissions. That's the decision we made. We talked about it today, and that's what we're going to do. So you still have the opportunity to do that, but at the end of the month, that is going away. And if you can still buy the course later, we just won't be giving you 100% commissions on this thing here when you go to sell it. So I want you to understand it's 2 separate things. The YouTube Business Builder is the course that teaches you YouTube marketing. It teaches you how to do exactly what I'm doing right here to make this money, okay? And to do it on your own for anything, for any reason, right? Everything down here is our affiliate selling system, okay? What it is doing is giving you the right to sell this program as an affiliate, even if you don't own it, right? You get to sell it and you make 40% commissions. But if you own it, okay, I decided to bump you up and give you 100% of the money so that if you pay me $998.50 for this course, and then you use this completely free, done for you selling affiliate system that we're building out, if you make just one sale from that, you got your course for free. But every single sale you make in the future, you're making $1,000 commission instead of $400. It's a huge win for you, right? As you continue to make sales and as we continue to build out this entire system. That's the reason why I did that. But like I said, it's a very, 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 very like manual thing to do, and so I can't do it forever, okay? So you've been warned, you've been told, this is what it is, this is where it's going, and I want to give everybody plenty of heads up because I respect all of you and the time you spend with me and the decisions you have to make for yourself and for your business, okay? So all of these things are right here, right here. The only thing that you have to remember is that tonight at midnight, this page will be locked. These links will no longer work after midnight tonight. We do that because people steal my stuff and they post it online and they give it to other people who are not students. So that means you need to go to this page tonight, and you need to do it first thing when I give you the link, okay? And again, you can join our Facebook group. You can follow me on YouTube. That takes 2 seconds. You can get a free trial to ClickFunnels. It costs you nothing. You need to get the free trial before they don't have it anymore, because I don't know if they're going to have it with 2.0 coming out. And certainly don't know if you're going to be able to get in at the price that ClickFunnels is now when they release 2.0. I don't know. I'm not there, but I would assume that it's going to change. But if you get in now, you'll get access to it. So I would probably do that. It's a free trial anyway. Then you scroll down to the bottom, okay, all the way down here, affiliate selling system. Make sure you click all these links, okay? Download this, download this, download this. Get Webinar Fuel if you want it. You don't have to, but if you want it, then you can. It's already got the done for you YouTube Masterclass webinar loaded into it, so it's already ready to go. You can click one button and have it in your account, and then you can grab the YouTube Business Builder program. You can watch the presentation. You can grab the course. I'm going to tell you up front, it's $998.50 because we offer a discount on it. It's a $2,000 course, but you get it for half off. And you can get that tonight. That's going to bump your commissions for our affiliate selling system to 100%. So there's not much else that anybody could ever do to help you succeed at a higher level than give you all the money, right? So what do you need to do in order to get here, right? How do you get to this page? How do we move forward tonight? It's real simple. You're going to go to this link right here. It's go.thesc.com/funnel. All right, write that out. go.thesc.com/funnel. And the password for tonight is cash flow. I've kept the password cash flow for the last few weeks because that's what we're after. We're all after cash flow. So let me just move this. I usually just try to move this page down so you can see your page. All right, there we go. All right, so you can get your funnels at go.thesc.com/funnel. The password is cash flow, okay? When you get there, you can scroll down to the bottom to the affiliate selling system, and that's gonna let you get the opt-in and thank you page. It's gonna let you get the automated webinar, access to Webinar Fuel, and of course the 24-hour closing page, which we just released for you tonight. So you're able to get that page as well. And actually the 48-hour page is not on here. Okay, my team has already told me they put it on there. I have it cached, so I thought that, I'm like, what's going on? The 48-hour page that I released for you tonight, it's on there. My page was loaded earlier today. You can see it's a preview page. So your page will also have the 48-hour reopen page on it, okay? So you'll want to download that one too. That's another one that's on here I built out for you. I just haven't updated my page. I'm always scared to refresh pages when I'm on here because I'm always scared that ClickFunnels is going to break or something's going to happen while I'm on here. And this one page that I gotta have at the end of my deal, I just gotta have it. So I load it in the middle of the day, and I guess I just forgot. I just looked at it and I'm like, wait a minute, 48-hour page. So it's on there. My team just messaged me and said it's on there. So we're good. So your 48-hour closing, our 48-hour reopen page will be on there also. And then of course you can get Webinar Fuel. You can get the YouTube Business Builder program, so you can get 100% commissions. That is ending at the end of this month. That opportunity will be gone, and we'll move forward without it. So all of this stuff is ready for you. All you got to do is take action. Remember, I told you, you're not going to make money sitting on the sidelines. You got to get in the game. Getting in the game means you got to put your helmet on, you got to get your pads, you got to get your feet dirty, you got to get your hands dirty. You might have to roll around in the grass. I don't know. You got to make shit happen. That's all I can say, right? Like, you got to do something. I want all of you to do something, okay? I enjoyed having you here tonight. I know we went 20 minutes long. I apologize, but I wouldn't spend my time here if it wasn't well worth it. And so I truly believe that going slow tonight and going through each thing is really going to help produce that clarity for you. Don't forget to do your homework tonight. Remember what I told you. I'm gonna pull it back up real fast, okay? I want you to go live and tell me what you learned tonight. Go live in our Facebook group. I'm gonna give away $200 to somebody that does that. And then I want you to build a 24-hour close page, add in bonuses, and post that link in the group, #24bonus, and that is going to get you to qualify for us to pay some cash to you just for building the page, right? So get in the game, do your homework, go to the link, go.thesc.com/funnel. Password is cashflow. Type it in, get to the page, scroll down, get ClickFunnels, and join our Facebook group. Scroll down to the affiliate selling system. Make sure you have everything that you need right here to succeed. And of course, like I always say this weekend, do a little work that other people aren't doing, right? They're going to be playing. You put in a little time and effort on your business. You're going to be ahead of the game. You're going to gain the edge. And having the edge is truly the key to making massive, massive moves and having massive success in your online business. So I want you to be successful. So put the time and energy in, get off the bench, get on the field, and I look forward to seeing you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.